More death, because why not? It's Saturday.
Saturday.
The coffin is a waste of money, don't you get it? Burn me all the way back to ancestry, the follicles of a hair connected to a haunting, a memory had and never had, a candle wick. The pit of a fire that comes from between my legs will do just fine. Smoke the hell out of the meat, lung full the fumes, get high. If a fingernail remains, preserve it in a bottle of oil with a spot of amber, gift it to a museum, call it art. Do not fit me into a coffin, because I won't fit. Just trust me, I won't. Church tit mouse witch. So easy to call them chicken bones and even easier to read them should the weather be just right. Clang a bell or a chime. If you listen up, I'll tell you where they came from, I whisper. These are my first incantations. Sunday involves the Bible breakdown. Piece by piece, the congregation removes bits like skin from a worn-out thumb, from a wrinkly bathtub toe. No one swallows because no one talks about swallowing. Sin is kin to action, and I'm all over this pew, writhing in childish masturbation. The pulpit, the most voyeuristic spot in the house. The preacher's pants are wet again. It's sweat, someone's mom whispers. This church business does a number on the meek and mild. God pity the child and the lamb, the flock, the herded. Collective we stand and collective we fall. And make sure you get the collection plate before they all go. Meanwhile, I'm assembling my own sheep. Girls in dresses, off for a Bonnie Bell, and these girls good to go. Off with the slip, off with the stockings, off with her head. She giggles and we hold hands like sisters as I jerk her from the pear tree to the corner where those bones spin on their own gristle. If we hold our breath and walk backwards and chant, Jesus is a weasel, Jesus is a weasel, the devil made me do it, he wants to have my baby, and if it's dusk it works better, and if we're alone, I might kiss her. More death. Happy Saturday. What I want in my death cup, aka what I don't want, so listen up. No fucking wine, but okay, a little wine, but not lots of it, and not that expensive shit, real people wine. Eyelashes from hundreds of babies, none blonde. Goat tongue, but not a real one because I'm vegan, so make that shit up however you do. Period blood from Middle Eastern women, moon water, storm water, Marilyn Manson's bathwater. My ring finger and my husband's ring finger, soldered, bound by daisy stems. Sex juices from two virgins who have just lost their virginities, a lock of their hair too. If my cat is dead, all of her bones, if not, as much of her fur as possible without leaving her cold. Her claw clippings and fallen whiskers wrapped inside black silk. A spider carcass in her web, cattails, but nice looking ones, not the ones that are all bitten up and shabby. Fairy dust from a real fairy, none of that fake shit, none of that store-bought shit. I knew the difference. Whatever tarot card you pull from the deck on a new moon, the hermit card covered in honey and purple candle wax, nipple hair from my relative, sand from Egypt, a shard from one of the pyramids, an emerald the size of a crow's eye, moldavite from the Czech Republic, your pubic hair and saliva, preferably from sleep. Your name written in vinegar on a folded piece of paper, tied with a red ribbon, put between an apple, sewn together with black thread, buried on a full moon, retrieved 3 days later. All my orgasms in a paper bag, salt and pepper, baby teeth. I'm gonna get your death cup right. Subtraining goes dig deeper because there's nowhere else to go. I've met more ghosts. Okay, subtraining goes dig deeper because there's nowhere else to go. I've met more ghosts than non-ghosts. This world feels like it's falling apart, trembling. I settle on an inertia printed on the last page of the ghost handbook. A body in motion does not necessarily stay in motion. Once, I confused the guy I was dating for a ghost. Eventually, he became so enraged that he tried to steal my ghost for his own. I broke up with him by transferring to the other side. None of these ghosts can be your ghost because they are all mine, all of them. I'm selfish like that. A happy ghost is a hungry ghost. Be careful. The semblance of apparitions are observed in my mirror reflections, shining things, the obsolete, so slippery, they even appear in the batter of cakes and sweet things. They wait in a collection of glitter. If your doctor or healer says your stasis is in danger, that's a leaking of a ghost pod. The disappearing M on my keyboard means ghosts slurp out Mephistopheles straight from this body. Each time I tie a new scarf around my hair or neck, my face changes and I become old just as much as young because ghosts are the few entities that play with time. The disappearing M on my keyboard means the ghost is taking my madness.